locations in the world, let alone for college football, and you will see plenty of Buffaloes roaming here. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team who is rested and ready, coming off of... They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Quarterback moving. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. He's got it on the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. He's looking downfield to throw. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be fourth down. And the Buffaloes decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch called for and made. Line gets set, first down. The give on the inside. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3 and gets it to the 20-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. They're bringing heat. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll call for the fair catch here. On first down, here comes this offense. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. And the Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go right back to him. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Out of the shotgun on third down. Got his man downfield. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The option look. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
The Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking deep down the right side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Strong run and useful. Picks up 4 out to the 9. Let's see what they've got on second down. From the gun, the ground game. Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Buffaloes want to crank the tempo.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to...
Intercepted. Takes it the other way. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. Looking for a productive play on first down. Goes to the option. Powers through the defender. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Just ran over it. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. On the option. Now the toss. Open space at the 25. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. The Aggies are on the move. Good enough for first down. Trying to find his man on first down. He's got it on the run. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggies! Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Arkansas State fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. The thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough, and they could just find a way. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Troy. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Fires to the big fella. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Buffaloes racing to the line in the hurry-up. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made it. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, we talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. On 3rd and long, they need a big completion. Works the middle of the field. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Buffaloes line up to punt it away. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've spotted. And we're ready to go in the second. And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He's got great speed. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
Well, the defender got his hand on that one, tipped it up in the air. Offense, man, they're lucky that one wasn't pegged.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He's got it. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. On the option. Now the pitch. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Now on the option. He'll toss it. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Got him downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Buffaloes in the hurry-up.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive.
A shot toward the end zone. Heaves it into trouble, and he finds trouble with the pick. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Trying to get to it. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. They'll start this drive from the 42. He's gonna pass. Feeling some heat. Unleashes one. He makes a catch. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Escapes trouble. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. They'll keep it on the ground. Nice move to stay on his feet. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. A little release to the back. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. This is a 3rd and long. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. The Buffaloes will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Maybe one notch of adrenaline too much on the punt there. It hits about a yard deep in the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Can't get him to the ground. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Running it to the right. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Line getting set on second down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And incomplete on the deep ball. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. Showing off the arms. Here it is, trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops following and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Got it, looking for the first down. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Buffaloes send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. And that is just a spectacular punt, and he will pin them in the shadow of their own goalpost inside the 5. From deep in their own territory, looking to throw. He's going to get stopped, trapped, and it'll be a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable at that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. A first down for the offense. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Wants to fire on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it downfield. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
Defense.
The late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much.
Defense.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. The pull and throw off the RPO. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. This will likely be the last play of the half. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. knock it through from 33 yards out. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far today in Boulder, and welcome in to the halftime update. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient